Well, because of unbelief they were broken off, and thou standest by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear.
Most time takes, like even for myself, I've seen brothers come in and fall out of this truth. Who I looked up to, I was like, yo, this is a great man of the Lord. And the Most High just pluck him out like nothing. That's to be high-minded. That's an example to me to be fearful. You know, and that's how it's supposed to be.
I remember many years ago, real quick, I remember a brother, not in the truth anymore, Yashawan, that was his name, from old school, old days. I was watching him and wow, I said, wow, I'm saying in my mind, I'd like to be like that brother. How, hey, the scriptures are coming out. Somebody's walking up and talking shit. It just comes out and he cuts that. But the point was, when the elders then explained what was going on was, he was, when he came in, he was really diligent, and he was a brother that had the gift to be able to memorize scripture. Yeah, really great memory. How to memorize scripture, so he can memorize and cut. He's just cut. You'll cut a drunk, just every word the drunk says, he just cut it. And I remember looking at that guy and saying, that's a brother I'd like to be like. For all the wrong reasons, not knowing, and then he was pulled out. The Lord's removed him.
You know who's like that? The guy Yaradon.
Yeah, Yaradon
from
Georgia?
Georgia, yeah. You remember him?
Yeah.
Smooth and slick with it, man. Like every scriptures.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, man. He was like kicking the curb, man. He's robbing brothers.
Right? Even his father was talking shit about his robbing.
My guy was he goes by Grumpy Knuckles now. I don't know where he's from.
Oh yeah, he's from Texas. He's an old head.
Yeah, okay, yeah, brother from Dallas. Yeah, he's from Dallas. That brother was on point.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Or that little the native that couldn't, the little short guy in the last Passover, I think 2 years ago, he was sitting with the apostles. He fell out too. And he was, I forgot his name.
Look like Chris Rock?
No. But anyway, he was he was an elder of the camp, the Dallas camp.
Oh, the Dallas
camp.
Oh, that's Mr.
Same brother. Same brother?
Grumpy Knuckles.
Yeah, that's that.
Hey, the Lord can make you kick rocks and roll in dog shit. That's for starters. Slow.
King Belgian Salazar.
Had to use that.
Very crazy. He had him in the woods.
We want that word.
Thinking that he was an animal. He got throughout everything, his nails and everything. And he was there for months.
Wow. No, read that.
Most High put like a
I'm not bring out the word because you mentioned the
he went
word.
from being a king to being out there in the woods.
Important. Because it came back up again.
Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High.
So I guess
Yeah, read it again, and he'll bring out the word because you mentioned a word there like that. For the record, just for the record, so these young brothers can understand. That precept.
this is Romans 11 and 20. Well, because of unbelief they were broken off. Thou standeth by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear.
Yeah, be not high-minded, but fear. Right? So that word, it's not the same word, but it's one of those wicked, that wicked saying that we got to avoid. Wicked spirit. Read the word. What you got?
Wanting.
Yeah.
So resistant to control. Willful, wanting, lacking, deficient. The state of or characteristic of being wanton, recklessness, especially as represented in lascivious or other excessive behavior. What else is there?
Rebellion. That's right.
One who is ill-behaved, right? Unrestrainedly.
And that's most of our women, man. Right? Unbehaved. Big fat ass forkid, man. The general belly.
With the Israelite man there right beside them, throwing money on their ass in front of everybody to see.
Yeah, that's the beginning, and then these things happen because it's a spirit. That's a spirit. You just describe a spirit, okay, on the left side, right?
Talking about you the truth in the bar, making it rain. Madness, man.
Oh, there's more to it.
Bring it up.
Waste time, spend one's time idly or inefficiently.
Yeah, and the scriptures say that with much idleness comes wickedness. Right? To spend idly. So people, we're here in this lockdown and people are going crazy.
Yeah.
You tell me you have nothing to do? You have nothing that you're pursuing? You have nothing. Right? Empty shells, man. This, for the men of the Lord, this is a good time to dive into the scriptures without any distraction. I don't gotta go to work. I can stay up, read, study, fall asleep, do the same thing again. Without any disruptions.
Everyday thing about how do I make a video. Everything you read, how do I make a video of this? How do I make a video of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all in your mind.
Yeah.
Edify.
Yeah. So hey, when we started, we talked real quick about warp speed and all of that. More for what's going to happen down here, right? So what I'm saying is, of course, how the prophecies work, right? Simply put, what happens in heaven plays out down here, right? But we're going to talk now about the elect, about how we're going to move in spirit and in truth during this warp speed thing, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is really doing this, right? So he's telling us warp speed down here. Well, we know the prophecies are peeling off like crazy, so it's twofold, but we get to see it right on the right, and we get to see it on the left. So go ahead. No, go ahead.
Look up vector.
Yeah, vector in the meantime.
Vector?
Etymology of vector, yeah.
Okay. Vector.
Select it.
For the precept for you, this is what you want, Daniel 7:18.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
All right. So if I were to ask you, when was the realization of the kingdom? When was the realization of the kingdom? When did that start? Like, when did we start realizing? You know, that was after 70 AD, just prior to that, and when that actually happens, right? I'm saying the realization because we were going into getting ready to move forward into our history, how we ruled and how rulership came over us. But we were being dispersed. That's the point, and that's when our stuff was taken away. Then we started to see what the Lord was really talking about, right?
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, you know, from the apostles on down to onto that time, right?
It's really when the end actually started.
Yeah, that's the point, right? So the kingdom is within you, right? So this is our kingdom that the Lord put, and also the literal kingdom. That's what this is going into, right? So the Lord has possessed the kingdom, and we're going to possess the kingdom too. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, but who's making us doing the possessing, right? So that's what's really going on here. That's what we got to get excited about, man. The Lord wants to possess you with His Rakah Kodash, man. His hope, starting with His hopeful elect.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead, bring on the scripture. Brother.
This is Luke 21:20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
Yeah, break it down.
Yeah, so
talking about
Jerusalem. Jerusalem is talking about Israel, obviously, right? And this is during the time of, this is what Yahushua prophesied about for the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD, the Roman persecution. And he said, when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, so Roman troops, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. And that's like the end, right? Of you going into slavery, you being scattered abroad. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein. And this is like when we went down, we didn't know who we were scattered abroad. Right? But now, like later on, we're coming into the realization of who we are, because there had to be a falling away first, going into the book of Thessalonians, right? Us going, not knowing who the Edomites are, us not knowing our nationality, right? So it says, yeah,
yes,
some tradition.
Yeah.
possessing the kingdom.
It says, which are in the midst of it, depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein, into. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people. I could go more, but
I got the word we needed.
Yeah,
Go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead.
in We know where
He's holding his like.
forget.
Vector.
So the elder brought up warp speed, and that's what is coined in the States. So the general here from Canada, who's to the forefront of this vaccination, right? His thing is called Vector, Operation Vector. Okay? So there's like three, the third one.
Third one.
So now,
Okay, vector, genetics, a virus or other agent that is used to deliver DNA to a cell.
all right. So you see, his word is smoother than oil.
Wow.
Right?
War is in his heart.
And lest we be ignorant